Tell you the truth, my daughter is now saying, damn him, damn Trump.
So, there's a couple of things I'm going to cover in this video. Rosie Donnell, Abby Phillips from CNN.
Someone like Tucker Carlson, who is a very powerful force in the conservative movement.
And also Burna Boy. Burna Boy, it's weird. Are they trying to cancel Burna Boy? That's crazy.
Damn Trump. And smashing her hand on the table.
And also, you know, I'm going to talk about Trump because she's the most popular guy in the world right now. So definitely.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with it. Absolutely, sure.
There's always something in the news about Trump. Meghan markle, you know, Duchess of Sussex, is that what she calls herself?
So you can wash your hands all day long, but if bacteria remains under the jewelry.
Well, Meghan Markle, we're going to talk about that also. And there's this Twitch streamer who seemed to have had an accident live on his stream. Accidents live on his stream. Crazy shit. What's up with the Somalians? So, Minnesota government workers blame walls for massive fraud amid allegation against Somali community. Okay.
Do what he did. Anybody that would allow those people into a state and pay billions of dollars out to Somalia. We give billions of dollars to Somalia.
What's up with the Somalians? I'm African, so anything that's going to Africa, like aid-wise, I'm all for it.
Somalia. We give billions of dollars to Somalia. It's not even a country because it doesn't function like a country. It's got a name, but it doesn't function like a country. Yeah, there's something wrong with walls.
I'm African, so anything that's going to Africa, like aid-wise, I'm all for it. But Ilhan Omar is catching a little bit of heat. You know, you have Trump calling that Democratic governor of the state. You know, Kamala's supposed to be running mate, Pete Walls. Yeah, he's approving everything. I don't know how that sits with the people in that state, but I know all the aid's going to Africa. If I was American, even though I'm African, I'm Nigerian. That's what I identify as. You know, if they're using it for the benefits of people who really need help, great. But as an American, and I'm gonna be like, dude, there's people starving on the streets over here. What's up with all the, you know, food stamps and all this stuff that is being canceled? And you're sending all this aids to Africa? I can see why that could raise an eyebrow.
Something wrong with it. Absolutely, sure. You have a problem with it? You know what?
What's up with Britney Spears? I don't know what's going on lately. Britney Spears, I don't know, man. She can still move though, but it's just crazy. Like, social media does not really work well for celebrities. I really feel like it doesn't work well for celebrities. Because if you're just a regular, average Joe doing this in your living room, it's normal. But when you're Britney Spears doing this in your living room or in wherever part of your house you're doing this in, it just comes up as like a little bit cringe. Like, okay, I know you was a major star and everybody knew you, so what is this for? Do you want to be popular again? I don't know what it is, but I like Britney Spears. I love her music. I'm just saying, it just, when celebrities do shit that regular social media influencers do, it's not praised. It just does not help their brand a lot. Like, you can't just do anything. If you were just a regular influencer doing what Britney Spears is doing right now, you would be praised for it. You'll get a lot of likes. I'm sure she got a lot of likes, and nobody's going to be trying to tear you apart. But let you be somebody popular. Oh, my God. They're going to eat you up, okay? Everybody's going to eat you up because thanks to social media now, you know, they're not even doing it because they don't like you. They're just saying what they heard. And thanks to the algorithm is going to feed it to somebody else, and potentially that person who is sharing that content is going to, you know, maybe make something from sharing it. I don't know, but yeah. But Britney Spears, she still look like she can move. Maybe she need to start a dancing school or start some kind of choreography, you know, thing where she teaches young girls how to move and make it like something where You know, like a reality TV show or something of that nature. I think she would get a lot of views, or people would be really interested in seeing Britney Spears teach young girls to become a good dancer. I don't know. I think that's something she could probably get into. She has a lot of energy. She looks like she could still move, but every time she does what she does, people always think of it as being crazy, but it's not. But the only reason it's looked at as being crazy is because it's Britney Spears. And then people know the history with her and Kevin Federline and the old conservatorship, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
He made us move in order for our own safety, and it's now he's destroying the country. You know, listen,
Wow.
I think to myself, you don't want to give this to her. You know, whatever this thing is,
Yeah.
of me thinking that I have to somehow stand in defiance of him. No, I don't. Somebody can tap me out, you know.
Yeah.
I did 22 years. I don't really need to do anymore, and I don't want my kid.
So just listening to Rosie O'Donnell, yeah, Rosie O'Donnell, your N6 is definitely, your kid is picking up on it. I believe the child is only 12 years old.
To be so affected by it, and, you know, she has autism.
But she
And-
recognizes what's going on.
Yes.
So, Trump won the presidency, and a lot of people we have in TDS on the left. Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres. So, Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rosie backtrack on plans on staying in the UK while Trump is in power as the couple plots to return to sunny California. Okay, I guess Trump was not so bad after all, like they thought he would be. Like, there's no reason why a 12 years old should be saying all this about Trump. My son is 11. He's just a year younger than yours, so he does not care about politics. He's just playing and having fun. Roblox. It's weird. Are they trying to cancel Burna Boy? That's crazy. I'm Nigerian. You can't cancel Burna Boy, but I don't know what's going on, but apparently people are growing tired of his antics.
Burna Boy is catching all kinds of flack right now. You see,
It's just, you know, different cultures, you know. Burna Boy is Nigerian, so coming across to America.
there's a couple of situations. He talking crazy to the concert goers. He be talking crazy.
Well, talking crazy to the concert. I mean, I've been in the UK, or I've watched a lot of UK performances where I heard somebody say death to the IVF, death to the IVF. I don't know if you remember that chant that guy was chanting on a UK stage. So a lot of artists, for some reason, they feel like they have to be very confident, you know, and being confident is what sells. But, you know, there's a thin line between confidence and just being cocky and unbearing, you know? It's like, especially when it comes to shifting cultures, you know? In Nigeria, I'm sure Burna Boy will get away with that. But in America, you can come to another man's land and then, you know, concerts that somebody paid for, you're gonna kick this guy out. It's like you're a Nigerian. You can't come into an American space and try to regulate. It's just, it's like, dude, you're getting too comfortable, man. You're still a guest. That is the feeling it lives with Americans, you know?
Concert goers. I heard somebody was sitting there crying and stuff like that. They buried their grandmother or something like that. And then he told them like, yo, you gotta get out. You looking too sad up in here. Something wild.
So that one story right there, it's wild. That is crazy. That is a wild story because I was just watching, what's his name? The guy with the autotune. You never know what people are going through. He was saying one day he went to a bar, he met a 70-year-old white man, and the guy was just having a drink, and he decided to say hi to the guy and bought the guy a drink. And him and the guy got to talking. It was like, yeah, those yellow tapes around there, the cops are in the building, his wife just passed away, and he was over here just basically taking his last drink. And it's funny, this guy was going to end his life, and the reason he did not end his life is because he met T-Pain. T-Pain is the artist I was trying to remember. He met T-Pain, who just randomly came to this bar to get a drink and bought a drink for the 70-year-old man and just started talking to him and made the man feel like he mattered, right? Not knowing that guy was going to end his life right there. So that's what I'm saying. You don't know what people are going through when they come to your concerts. So you over here saying, oh my God, you got to hype up. You got to be happy while you're around me. Dude, everybody are going through different things, okay? So just don't be quick to jump to conclusions. I like Burna Boy as an artist. I'm a fan of Burna Boy, but I gotta call a spade, dude. That is like,
Back to his home country. They trying to cancel him over there. It ain't just Americans, apparently. Take a look at this clip real quick where they might could have canceled bro in his own country. We do not care if you drive around like you are the president.
yeah, go check out my guy, Celeb Source. He be dropping the jewels. And, yeah. I like his accent today. We do not care. Burna Boy now, you know it's in B. These guys, you know, American and Nigerian guys are very different too. So you want to keep, you see what they're doing to Target. Target is a big company, dude. And they're about to shut down Target because black people refuse to spend their money. So, dude, the audience are black Americans, man. And, like, they spend more on you. So, you gotta, I don't know, dude. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Thanks for watching this video. Share it if you want. Respect.
Whatever you talk about, they don't want to hear. In the United States, we don't play that. I don't know what you thought, but over here, cancel culture is heavy.
Check to see if they allow. Was that red by the hour? The reason you saw my numbers are throwing it down. Each that freaking them gravel, not of my sound. Speechless, not of the vowel. Rings I saved by the bell, not studied they fell. Cause of the force and rebel. Times is late to appear. I will may appear. Back for the stunned results fair. That's what they do with the sauce here. I really like this. I really like winning. Making a killing. Gotta be kidding. Bling the villain. Niggas are silly. Show me that. Show me that. Show me that. Ego, 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 ego. Show me that. Ego, 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 ego.
It's all good from the hood to the birds. I'm bending curves. As I swerve, that's my word. I'm blending verbs with my words. On the scene with the beam, on the scene with the theme. Music playing clean. What you mean? I'm on the team, man. I'm still on the block, like I'm still on the clock. I'm still on the rock, on the road to the top.
I really like this. I really like winning, making a killing. Gotta be kidding. Blame the villain. Niggas are silly. Show me that. Show me that. Show me that. Ego, 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 ego.
Caution, I'm bout that action. I switch from thug, give a corporate passion. Stay down, this a lyrical beat down. The boxer I be round, chubby bout to lose weight. Before I come, I tell her, don't lose faith. I'm in the club popping bottles. VIP sectors, a few models. Invested money like my name is Bill Gates. Every time I throw bills,